when you initially start this spiritual journey, you're gonna come across all type of stuff. Your life is gonna literally change right before your eyes. And with that, what I mean is people you've known, like, trusted, probably your whole life, they're gonna start to maneuver a different way. You see what I'm saying? And so what today's video is gonna touch on, because I know you need it. I know you need it. And what I address is, because as a chosen one, you will be betrayed by people. But what I want you to understand, and what I'm gonna teach on in this video, is about why the betrayals happen. Like, your enemies betrayed you for really one specific reason. And the reason that I've come up with, and I've kind of seen that these things happen, is the only way to clear that road to get to where you're trying to get to is by being betrayed. Why do I say that? Because let's be honest, you love people. You got a genuine heart. You probably the last person to leave a situation. Like, when you put yourself in certain positions in certain people's lives and certain energy fields, right? You approach it with the longevity type of mindset, right? Because of that, it's hard for you to walk away from stuff that really don't serve you. And that's been the problem thus far. It's been you having a hard time walking away from things and people that don't serve you. Hit that like button if I'm telling the truth. But the betrayals, they come into our lives because of that reason right there. Because you think about it, nothing changed about you. You still the same person. And by that, I mean your morals, your integrity, different things like that is still the same. Nothing changed about you. The thing that happened was that the things you wanted changed, which required you to kind of come out of a box, come out of a shell, to kind of put yourself in a situation where you have to, I talked about it in my video yesterday. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. The path of the most resistance is what you took. And so on this road, whatever this success is you want, it's different for everybody. Some of you do music, you want to be successful with that. Some of you are entrepreneurs, you want to be successful with that. Some of you probably just want to do YouTube, like whatever dream it is, because I know it's different for everybody. The whole thing is that there is a path that has to be taken, and the people that you were around and just put yourself in a situation where you were vulnerable to, they're not a good fit for this journey. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing harsh, and sometimes you got to understand that, and you may have to tell a person that, like, it's nothing harsh about it. Sometimes people can't understand that. It's more so the fact that you just got somewhere to go. And so the Most High, a clear pathway sometimes. God allow situations to happen so that people can leave you alone, so that you can get things done that you wanted to get done. Like, have you thought about that? Because some of y'all probably ain't even thought about that. I wouldn't have never let my whatever person go. I wouldn't have never let that job go. I wouldn't have never let that situation go if those people didn't treat me like S-H-I-T. It. If they didn't treat me like that, I probably wouldn't have never left, because I'm that genuine of a person. So in these type of situations, it's very important to understand, like, we can't always be caught up on what's going on. Because a lot of the times the stuff that we see, yes, it's going on, but because it's not comfortable to us, it's so easy to take it personal. Oh man, this person did that, this person said that, this person. But it's like, okay, what if what Rod's saying is true? Hit that like button if I'm making sense. I just seen 444 on my clock. Things be happening sometimes so that you can just have the pathway cleared. Like, in your past life, you kept taking people back that you shouldn't. And when I mean taking them back, you kept keeping them close to you and keep basically repeating the same cycles. So sometimes this path, it'll get to a point where you literally, because what we've been doing is wrong. Bruh, y'all gotta really go watch my other videos. That's why I said you gotta binge watch, because I'm telling you, I've been given the game. But I'm gonna repeat it. You gotta remember that the patterns you have, the behaviors you have, all of the stuff that you do on a day-to-day basis, I didn't teach you that. These other YouTubers you talk didn't teach you that. The main thing is that you started this journey probably with little to no knowledge about anything that you were moving towards, because it's new to you anyway. And it's gonna take somebody like me to tell you, yo, this is what's going on, and then it'll click. Hit that like button if it clicked for you. But like I said, that's literally the thing. You're doing something totally new, which means all of the old patterns and behaviors that you had once before, that you've been carrying on. Okay, you 3, you got the habits when you 3, you 5, all right, you turn 10, you still doing certain shit that you don't know is hindering you. You turn 15, you still don't know certain stuff you doing hindering you. All right, you turn 20, all right, all right, you like, I'm out of high school now, I gotta get a job. That's when shit start hitting. All this rent, I'm paying rent, I'm working all the time. So you start thinking about stuff around by then, you know what I'm saying? And it's at these points, you probably right there right now, you probably 18, 19, 20. I know a lot of y'all be younger watching me, and I understand, like, it be even harder then, because you fresh on the journey. But this what I want to tell all my young ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't be closed-minded. Like, you got a better opportunity, especially with all the stuff that we got now, if you just don't close your mind. Like, that's why I be telling you, take this spiritual stuff serious. Like, I need you to take it serious, you know what I'm saying? Because all these folks that they be talking about, like, they in the streets, they doing all this, and like, yeah, that's cool, but they just gonna have you crashing out if you ain't out here really getting no bag, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't out here like focusing on that, then a lot of the times, man, you gonna have certain stuff coming to your way. So it's like, you may not want to hear, some people may not be big on, you know, money, but I ain't gonna lie, when I talk to people, 95% of their problems be by some money, that it really is resolve a lot of them issues. But you can't even talk about money to about 97% of folks, because that conversation gonna turn into an argument. Hit that like button, man. If you new and you don't already know who I am, by the way, it's your boy Rod Will, giving you that real you can feel, because real is what I done seen and what I done lived. Don't take this path personal. I know it be hurting. That's why I say I be having conversations with people all the time. Y'all gotta understand, I've been in the field for a while, and I know how you feel. I know what it's like when it's like you going through all this stuff, you by yourself, and you don't really know how to maneuver through it. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole bunch of stuff just coming to you at once. Attack after attack after attack. Barrier after barrier after barrier. Stumbling block after stumbling block after stumbling block. That will make a person go insane. Share this video if you know what I'm talking about, and you know that I'm saying what somebody else need to hear. You probably just ain't had the words to say it. I'm telling you, Rod will be on some other stuff, man. And that's why I want you to understand, like, everybody be talking about why this happened to you, why that happened to you, or who did it. I'm telling you one thing, and one thing for certain. The reason why a lot of people betray you, you have all these enemies and all this shit that you feel like is coming against you, is because that's what they supposed to do. For one, you're supposed to have it. It's not supposed to just be easy like that. All this shit is like a game. It's like a maze. It's like it's supposed to be challenging. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you even think about a game, when you play a game at first, it's hard. It's just like this spirituality stuff. You just start picking up the joystick when you turn 18, 19. You just start trying to think for yourself. You probably just start trying to think for yourself at 30. I don't know your situation. But what I'm telling you is, You really got to look at it like that. I just picked up this joystick, but it's a whole game out here, and there's levels, and I gotta fight this demon, and I gotta work with this demon or angel, whatever you want to call it. I really don't give a fuck. But you realize throughout this game that there are just different facets of it that you didn't understand until you grabbed the joystick and started playing. And when you picked up the joystick, i.e. what I talked about earlier, just for example, when you on this path and you just starting out, you don't know what to do, because you done spent all these years being programmed doing some shit that it was nothing like who you were trying to be or are trying to be right now. And the faster you understand that shit, the easier everything could be. You see what I'm saying? It's new. It's new. It takes steps. But once I actually take it serious, put my time in, put my work in, get my experience up, before you know it, you're going to get bored with the game and you're going to want to play a new one. Man, I be dropping 2 butts game on y'all, bro. I'm done, man. Hit that like, hit the subscribe if you new, follow wherever you watching this at. I'll catch you in the next video. But I hope this made sense.